morning, students. I am Amit Bindra from Springfield Public School. Now, today we are going to start next question of the exercise. We were doing exercise 7.1. We are going to start next question. Question number 4 of the exercise. Now, in question number 4, a diagram is given, and in this question, this diagram is given in the question. So first of all, we'll write given. Given will write L is parallel to M and P is parallel to Q. Then to prove, we have to prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA. These two triangles to be congruent. This one ABC and CDA. We have to prove that these two triangles are congruent. Now for proving it, first of all, we will take this angle as angle 1, angle 2, this one as angle 3 and angle 4. So for the proof of the question, we will write in triangle ABC and triangle CDA, first of all, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, that is alternate interior angles, because P is parallel to Q. This one, P is parallel to Q and AC is a transversal. AC is transversal. That's why angle 1 is equal to 2. Similarly, angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Again, alternate interior angles, and this time because L is parallel to M and AC is transversal. Now third one, AC is equal to CA, that is common in both the triangles. Therefore, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA by angle side angle product. So this is the fourth question of the exercise. Now we will move to the next question. Now in next question, question number 5, again a figure is given. So it is given to us that L is bisector of angle A. So this is angle 1, this is angle 2. That means angle 1 is equal to 2. It is given to us. Also, these two angles. This is given that DP is perpendicular to this line and DQ is perpendicular to this line. Let it be angle 3 and 4. That means angle 3 is equal to 4 is equal to 90. It is given to us. We have to prove two parts. In first part, triangle APD is congruent to triangle AQB, and in second part, BP is equal to BQ. These two parts to be proved here. So for the proof of the question, first of all we write in triangle ABQ, or according to the question we can write ABB and triangle AQB. ABB and AQB. Here angle 1 is equal to 2, it is given to us. Angle 4 is equal to angle 3, that is each 90. And third one, that is AB is equal to AB, it is common. So the triangle ABB is congruent to triangle AQB by angle side angle criteria. This is first part to be proved. Now for the second part, BP will be equal to BQ by CPC. So this is the fifth question of the exercise. Now we'll move to the next question. Question number 6. In question number 6, again one diagram is given. One triangle ABC and the other triangle ADB. So it is given to us that AC is equal to AE, AB is equal to AD, and angle BAD is equal to angle EAC. We have to prove in this question that BC is equal to DE. So first of all, let it be angle 1 equal to this side is equal to this one and this side is equal to this one. It is given to us. And let it be angle 3. So for the proof of the question, we'll write here angle 1 equal to 2, that is given to us because BAD is equal to EAC. Now we'll add angle 3 to the both sides. We'll mention here adding angle 3 on both sides. Now angle 1 plus 3, it will become angle BAC, and angle 2 plus 3 will become angle DAE. So now write in triangle BAC and triangle DAE. First of all, AC is equal to AE, it is given to us. Then angle BAC is equal to angle DAE, that is proved above. We have already proved here that angle BAC is equal to angle DAE. Third one, AB is equal to AD, it is also given to us. So therefore, triangle BAC is congruent to triangle DAE by side angle side criteria. So we'll write BC is equal to DE by CBC. This is your sixth question. I think this question is clear to you. Now we'll move to the next question, that is question number 7. Good morning students, I am Amit Pindra from Springfield School. Today we are going to start question number 7 of exercise 7.1. In this question number 7, first of all we will draw the figure. This is A, P, B, E, B. Angle 1, 2, this one is 3. So let it be 4 and this one is 5. First of all, you will write the given in the question that angle 1 is equal to 2, angle 4 is equal to 5, and AP is equal to BP is given to us. To prove We have to prove first of all triangle DAP congruent triangle EBP, and second part AD is equal to BE. Now the proof of the question. For the first part, first of all write angle 1 is equal to 2. It is given to us. We will add angle 3 to both the sides. I will write here adding angle 3 on both sides. So 1 plus 3 will become angle APD, and 2 plus 3 will become angle BEE. So for the first part in triangle DAP and triangle EBP, first of all APD is equal to angle BPE, that is proved above. We have proved above. Second one, angle 4 is equal to angle 5. It is given to us, and AP is equal to BP. That is also given to us. So therefore, triangle DAP is congruent to triangle, that is EBP, by angle side angle group. So when triangles are congruent, so you can mention here for the second part that AD is equal to BE by CPCP. So that's all about question number 7. I think it is clear to you. Now we'll move to the next question, question number 8. Now we are going to see the question number 8 of the exercise. Here a figure is given in which angle ACB is 90 degrees. This one angle ACB is 90. AM is equal to BM. This AM is equal to BM. And DM is equal to CM. It is given in the question. We have to prove these 4 parts. AMC and BMP triangles are congruent. Angle DBC 90. Triangle DBC congruent to ACB, and CM is equal to half of AB. For proving it, for the proof of the question, first part, triangle AMC and BMP, AM is equal to BM, it is given to us, CM is equal to BM, it is also given, and angle 2 is equal to 1, this one, angle 2 and angle 1. These are vertically opposite angles. That's why the triangles are congruent by the rule SAS. And when triangles are congruent, you can mention here AD is equal to CA by CPCD, and angle 3 is equal to 4 by CPCD. This angle 3 and angle 4. Now because angle 3 is equal to 4, so you can mention here these are alternate interior angles. So BD will be parallel to CA because alternate interior angles are equal, lines are parallel. Now for the second part of the question, because alternate angles are equal, lines are parallel, so these are co-interior angles. This angle and this angle is co-interior angle because these two parallelize and this is the transverse angle. So angles DBC and angle ACB 180 co-interior angles. Angle DBC plus 90 because ACB is 90, it is given in the question. So DBC will be 180 minus 90 is 90. Now the third part of the question, in triangle DBC and ACB, BD is equal to CA. We have proved here BD is equal to CA. BC is equal to CB. BC and CB common, and angle DBC and ACB. DBC is 90, ACB is 90. So that's why triangles are congruent, and AB will be equal to CD by CB. This CD and AB will be equal. Now because AB is equal to CD, we can take half of AB is equal to half of CD. So half of CD is equal to CM. So you can mention here half of AB is equal to C. This part is to be equal. So these are the 4 parts of the question. Now this exercise is over. Now we'll move to the next exercise.